What if I told you that there is one single piece of evidence that still exists to this day that you can see with your own eyes, proving not only the existence of Jesus Christ, but also his crucifixion exactly how the Bible says it occurred, an artifact so shocking, so specific that you simply could not deny its facts, as even scientists have failed to do so. This piece of evidence is the Shroud of Turin. It's a piece of cloth, and it just might be the most controversial, mind-bending relic in human history. Now, I want you to imagine this linen cloth, stretched out, and on it the face of a man. But this isn't a painting, it's not a sketch. When researchers first photographed it in 1898, they got the shock of their lives. The negative of the photograph revealed a positive, incredibly detailed face. This cloth itself is a perfect negative image that was created centuries before photography was even invented. Now, how is that possible? Let's take a closer look into this. Forensic pathologists, so real doctors, not priests, have spent decades on this, and what they found reads like a medical report from Golgotha. The man on the shroud was brutally scourged. Over 100 lash marks cover his back, a crown of thorns was pressed onto his scalp, to the point where you could see the blood flow patterns. Now his shoulders were wounded as if from carrying something rough and heavy. His feet are nailed, and the nail went through his wrists, not the palms like in all medieval paintings. That's actually a detail a forger wouldn't know, but a modern forensic pathologist confirms the wrist is what holds the weight of a crucified body. Then there's the spear wound in his side between the ribs, and his legs just weren't broken. Now, stop and think about that for a second. Every single wound matches with exact precision the exact description of the crucifixion of Jesus of Nazareth in the Gospels. The scourging, crown of thorns, nailing, the spear thrusts, the unbroken bones. What are the odds of something like this happening as a coincidence? While writing this script, I actually went over and asked ChatGPT to see what the odds would be for it to be just a coincidence, and what it gave me will shock you. ChatGPT said that the odds are 1 in 10 septillion. That number is not even known. Just to put it into perspective for you, 1 billion only has about 9 zeros in it. On the other hand, 1 septillion has 24 zeros in it. This is higher than the estimated numbers of stars in the universe and grains of sand on Earth by more than 10 times. Just for you to be struck by lightning, for example, would be 1 in 15,000. But the how in this is where it gets truly unexplainable. Modern labs have tried to recreate this image. They've tried painting, scorching, rubbing, and nothing would work. The image isn't made of pigments, it's not a stain. It's only on the very topmost microfibers of the linen, as if it was created by a sudden, intense bursts of something, light, radiation, energy we can't name. One researcher called it a perfect 3D encoded scorch, but it's not a scorch. We simply can't make it. Now I know what you're thinking, but wait, didn't carbon dating prove it was fake and from the Middle Ages? My answer to that is the plot thickens even more. Before 1988, a famous carbon dating test said that the cloth was medieval, but here's where the detective work gets good. The sample they tested was taken from a corner, a section that was handled, repaired, and damaged in a fire in the 1500s. It was contaminated. Later on, more advanced chemical analyses looked at the whole cloth and they found pollen grains embedded in the fibers that are native to Jerusalem. The weave of the linen matches the first century techniques from that region, and even the blood is real human blood, type AB to be exact. Studies show it actually contains high levels of bilirubin, which is a sign of someone dying under extreme torture and stress. So now you have a choice. Do you trust the one contested carbon date from a bad sample? Or do you look at the mountain of the other pieces of evidence out there, the forensics, botany, archaeology, the sheer maddening impossibility of its creation, all pointing to a single, shocking origin? This is where faith and evidence, scientific evidence to be exact, don't just meet, rather, they literally shake hands. The shroud is more than just evidence of a crucifixion, it's a silent witness to something happening to that body. There are no decomposition stains. The body didn't decay or get pulled away, rather, it simply vanished, leaving behind it only this mysterious encoded image in the cloth that it was wrapped in. For centuries, the Catholic Church has been the guardian of this mystery. It hasn't hidden it, it's put it under test to prove its legitimacy because real faith simply isn't afraid of questions. So, what are we left with? A first century burial cloth from the right place and time, a man crucified in the exact historically correct Roman method, wounds that mirror the gospel accounts down to the smallest detail, an image formed by a process that defies every attempt to explain or replicate it. So, the simplest explanation is often the craziest. What if this is exactly what billions have believed for 2,000 years? What if this linen is the witness cloth to history's most pivotal moments? Not just the death or the existence, but the resurrection of Jesus Christ. The Shroud of Turin doesn't just ask for our belief, it asks for our curiosity in a way where it challenges skeptics and comforts believers with the same powerful question, which is, what if it's real? And in a world shouting and screaming every single day for proof, maybe, just maybe, someone's left quietly in the weave of the cloth. What do you think? Let's talk about it in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, hit subscribe. We dive deep into the evidence of faith. Thanks for watching, may God bless you, and Our Lady keep you.